Good evening to all of you. My name is Irene Corpus, and I'm one of the co-founders of the Women in CyberSecurity Middle East. It is my pleasure to deliver the closing ceremony and to wrap up today's event. With my co-founder, Ms. Basma Maiduch, opened today's event with the security safety moments. We have come to the conclusion of the first day of WiCSME 2020 virtual conference with the theme to empower and secure together. And it was indeed a great pleasure to have all of our inspiring women leaders in cybersecurity. We at the WiCSME hope you enjoyed, learned, and benefited from all the speeches, the keynotes, and the technical and non-technical sessions, which are all unique and very timely in the current situation. I would like to take a quick moment to look back at what happened today and let us see how wide in terms of geographical representation and how diverse in terms of industry representation was our day one. Today, we had them all from the United States, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Singapore, the Netherlands, Sultanate of Oman, our co-founders, Abir from Egypt and Dr. Rim from Kuwait. We have representations from the UAE and other countries represented by our membership from the Women in Cybersecurity Middle East. We heard awesome keynote speeches from Dr. Moody Al-Jamia and Joyce Bricaglia, a conversation corner with Britta Glade, and we had a Rise Up conference from Nada Nasruddin. I would like to take on what Dr. Moody said. When one woman succeeds in her career, she is representing us all women. Moving to our session one panel discussion entitled To Empower, which was led by Dr. Rim, we had Magda Chali from Singapore, Linda Dolce Amori, Mari Galloway, and Amberin Siraj, all from the USA, talking about diversity and empowering the women in cyber to support them in moving up to the corporate ladder. I also like to take some of the quotable quotes from our panelists. Finding our tribe and crew that support us makes it more empowering. This is what Marie's take on diversity. Do not think of yourself as a woman in cybersecurity, but rather think of yourself as a cybersecurity professional who happens to be a woman. This is what we got from Amberin. Finally, we had a back-to-back talk with our technical and non-technical speakers. For the technical track, we had, non-technical track, I should say, we had Mary Haig, Arwa Al-Hamad, Luna Delange, Fatma Al-Khalaf, Mandy Turner, and engineer Asma Alatiz. For our technical track speakers, we had Nina Ali, Lakshmi Nair, Sahir Nauman, Gabriel Botbel, Sarah Alulayan, Jude Al-Gassim, and Dr. Hoda Al-Kazemi. Each one of them have their own expertise to share. The variety of topics and subjects even touched for our kids' cyber security at home. To all our technical and non-technical speakers, we also thank you a lot. For all our speakers and guests today, who come from various industries and different stages of their career, we would like to thank you for all your inspiring messages, for the knowledge that you have shared and transferred, and for your support to the community of women in cybersecurity Middle East. Learning and educating is a constant activity, as what Britta Glade mentioned. We have just witnessed the first day of WiCSME 2020 virtual conference, and yet we can already see that it is a tremendous success. This cannot be made possible without the support of the organizations who believed in our vision and advocacy as women in cybersecurity. We would like to thank our sponsors, the Suns, for their full support for the CTF, which ran for the past 2 days, and for providing us with the platform and the prize for the first place winning team with a Suns Network subscription. Thanks as well to the Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Sciences, or KFAS, for providing the prize for the second and third placers. For tomorrow's awarding ceremony for the WiCSME Awards 2020, we'd like to thank ISC Squared and Saudi Telecoms Company, or STC, for their generous support for the awards and token of appreciation. We also have our very own WiCSME member volunteers behind the scenes who's led by our co-founder Priya Chatterjee and our media collaboration with Basma. What else are we expecting tomorrow? It will be another productive day for sure, full of equally inspiring speakers who are also leaders in their respective fields of expertise and industries. We will expect the same format as today, where we will have the keynote speakers, technical and non-technical speakers, and the panel discussion. There will be 3 more panel discussions tomorrow, which will cover to secure, to build, and to elevate. Apart from the fruitful presentation and discussions, the highlight for tomorrow's event will be the recognition of the women achievers in 6 awards categories and the awarding of the 3 groups who won the CTF competition. For the WiCSME 2020 award, we will announce the Women in Cybersecurity Thought Leader, Cybersecurity Executive, Cybersecurity Consultant, the Rising Star, Community Support, and Cybersecurity Hero. Selecting the winner from hundreds of nominations is not an easy task, and therefore we are so grateful for our honorable judges who evaluated the nominations until the selection of the final winners. Our judges also came from various regions. Thanks to Aziza Al-Rashdi from Oman Cert, Joyce Brocaglia, the CEO of Atlas Associates USA, Jane Franklin, CEO of Cybersecurity Capital Limited UK, Mary Jo Deliu, Women in Tech Network Netherlands, Haya Al-Magwashi from Saudi Arabia. And of course, we would like to thank the male honorable judges who were very supportive of us even before the WiCSME was established. Thank you, Ahmed Baig, Ilyas Kolyankal, and William Dixon. Women in cybersecurity organizations exist in every part of the world. The WiCSME was established in 2018, perhaps very recent as compared to the other women in cyber organizations globally. But just like an elder sister guiding her little sister, these organizations provided us with their full support, being our community partners and being our keynote speakers and panel discussion panelists. Thanks to the Executive Women's Forum USA through its founder and CEO, Joyce Brocaglia, Brita Glade from RSA Conference USA, Women of Security, WOSEC Singapore, Magda Chelly, Women in Cybersecurity, Amberin Siraj, and Women Society of Cyberjutsu USA, Mary Galloway. Once again, they are our big sisters, and we thank them for their support. Together, we not only secure, but we build the support systems for one another. The community leaders of the various women in cyber organizations around the globe have contributed for that percentage of women in cyber, which catapulted from 11% in 2015 to 21% in 2019. With the pandemic, no one is inevitable. All of the industries were impacted, and suffice to say, even some of our cybersecurity professionals, men and women, lost their jobs. COVID-19 may be the first pandemic that we experience in our generation, and hopefully it is the last. But this global scenario has taught us to be resilient, and therefore we should be prepared by expanding our connections, participating in community groups such as the WiCSME. We need to reskill and upskill using the massive online open courses or MOOCs. In our field of cybersecurity, let us diversify our skills on both technical and non-technical areas to remain competitive. Commit some time for voluntary works in different types of organizations and industries to have an understanding of the various threat landscape. You may be forced to move to another career path, but if your heart is in cyber, do not leave your community groups and be involved in various activities, such as participating in conferences, delivering workshops, or trainings based on your certifications and expertise. Reach out to the industry leaders. In this case, when an opportunity knocks, your skills are still in the industry level. With that, I would like to thank you all once again. Thank you for your invested time, your shared knowledge, and your committed support to the Women in Cybersecurity Middle East. Together with my co-founders, we wish you a very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. See you all tomorrow.